it to LA, yeah. Finally in LA, yeah. Looking for the weed, though. Tryna make my own, though. Calling for Maria. Lost without Maria.
Like, you can't tell me you wouldn't want to live in a place like this, but you go to bed to every single day.
So trust me, baby, trust me. Trust me, baby, trust me.
Yo, what is good, boys? We are officially in Beverly Hills right now. As you guys can see exactly where we're at. This crib is honestly insane. I always dreamed of being here. Like, you can't tell me this doesn't look insane, boys. Like, I remember when I first came into the entrepreneur space about 5 years ago, I would literally look at houses like this in the hills because I was like, damn, this is so inspiring, just being up in a place like this. And I know I'm obviously not living here yet, but it is soon to come. But yeah, boys, all glory goes to God. I'm gonna say that in every single video. But yeah, we're probably gonna go head out here in a minute. Gonna go drive along the PCH since it's about to be sunset. But I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of the entire house. It's absolutely insane. It all wraps around inside. We've been waking up super early in the morning, going for a morning swim. So we got this little Zen garden area right here. Kick back, you know what I'm saying? Get some work done on the laptop, make some more smeckles. Then let's come inside. Ignore the mess, we've been trashing it for the past night. But obviously, we got the huge kitchen right here. Amazing views of the Beverly Hills right here. Obviously, we can have 10 different women right here, just all cooking up a nice, amazing meal. Of course, we got the living room section right there. Let's take it up. So this place has about like 4 or 5 different bedrooms. So they're all kind of scattered in this area right here. Then we got my bedroom right here. Obviously, boys, this looks insane. We get a whole private balcony right here. Walking right out to the Beverly Hills. So yeah, it's super motivating, super inspirational that obviously I'm up here right now. LA beats Miami. Anybody who says LA is not better than Miami, you're wrong. You're wrong 100%. 1, I get way more work done here. 2, way less distractions. Imagine being in a crib like this. If I'm paying the same amount in rent to live in Miami, to be distracted, to make less money, obviously why would I be in a place like this? So LA will be coming very soon, boys. But yeah, this does not get old at all. Obviously in the morning it looks pretty dope, and especially at night when all the houses are pretty much just glowing up right here. And of course the entrance to this looks insane. We got Hollywood back over there, and obviously, boys, this is like the dream place that you obviously want to live, right? And obviously I know a lot of people want to move to Miami. They're like, oh, Miami's a dream life, you know, I want to be around in the city life, I want to be on the yachts, I want to see the supercars. You could do all that, but imagine doing it in a place like this. This is not beating Miami, bro. I'll tell you that right now. Imagine waking up to a $1 million crib, $1 million view every single day. You have to drive your car up to a whole different vibration where not many people are operating, right? Everybody all the way down there, bombs, low vibration, have no ambition. Now, the higher you go, of course, there's going to be more highly successful individuals up here, especially doing crazy things. So why wouldn't I want to be surrounded in that type of headspace in the same exact environment that they are in? Because I promise you, that's going to make the biggest difference, especially when it comes to me getting more work done, me becoming more successful, me making more money, me being less distracted. So LA, this is a place to be. And of course, we are in Q4 right now. So, you know, I'm taking full advantage of just putting myself in the position to be extremely locked in. And of course, the only way that I could do that is coming out to LA. So I don't know when I'll be back to Miami, to be honest. I booked a one-way out here. Don't plan on coming back at all. And I can't wait for all the content that I'm gonna get for you boys. So if you are not subscribed already, make sure you guys go do that. Turn on post notifications. And yeah, I'm gonna go catch you guys in the car. We're gonna go for a little scenic drive up in the canyons. Gonna go post up at a mountain with some of the other boys. So let's get it. Ben's bugging. Yo, Squeeze Ben's is bugging.
Nah, bro, if you thought that was crazy, bro, dude, I could do some
that's
fucked up shit.
Alright, boys, we are on the way to the Malibu Hills right now. I'm gonna catch a vibe right now, and then I'll catch you guys once we get back up to the mountain.
I know what you will be doing in here. You want me to stay till the morning. I know just what you be doing in here. You call me whenever you're on. Let me come through it, come do it in here. I'm going. Key and I love how you doing it. Take it down each time I'm screwing it.
Boys, when I tell you this shit is actually insane, it's actually insane. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. Ooh. Yo, boys, this shit is actually so fire. This shit is crazy. Yo, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. Messianic piss right there. Boys, this shit, you can't tell me this isn't the craziest view you have ever seen. Obviously, we got the AMG right here. You really can't beat this shit. You cannot beat this shit. Mountains go all the way back there. You can see the ocean right there. Like, imagine being up this high. You're with your boys all the way across the country in California, running up a fat bag. But of course, boys, this would not be possible without the Lord.
How you feel, bro?
This is a crazy
Florida
creation.
boy in Cali.
Yo, look at this, bro. We're moving out of Florida. We are not living in Florida anymore. This is like next level right here. And on camera, it looks fucking ridiculous. This is crazy, bro. Yes, sir. That boy pulling up. Got my boy C63S. We got the GLE right here. Boys, life is crazy. Life is so damn good. Especially when you actually become the person that, you know, you always told yourself that you're going to become. Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to your word. It all comes down to you being the person who says they're gonna actually do something. No one likes the person that doesn't do the things that they say they're gonna do, right? Stop going for that quick dopamine and telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna do all these great things. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Because at the end of the day, if you're just talking, that is of course gonna lead you to poverty. And it says in the Bible, in Proverbs, it says all mere talk leads to poverty. So what does that mean? That means if you just talk and you don't actually do the things that you say you're gonna do, you're gonna stay broke forever. And that's just the reality of it. You're never gonna see the life that's on the other side of the things that you say you are gonna do. You're never gonna see the accomplishments out of them because you simply just can't stick to your word. So obviously, if you want to change your life, it all comes down to you sticking to your word. It's as simple as that. And of course, there's nothing better in life than obviously surrounding yourself by people that you obviously want to be like, right? You got two AMGs right here. Obviously, I'm renting one out. But the matter of the fact that I'm hanging around winners every single day, and that's exactly why I'm going to be a winner, because I surround myself by people that I can actually learn from, that I can actually benefit from. Because unfortunately in life, the way that relationships work and friendships work is everything is transactional. So if the other person is not providing any type of value, then why continue to have them in your life? Stop going for, you know, these quick little benefits that you can have with a friendship, such as, you know, you laughing, you doing whatever. Those are not the type of relationships that you want in your life, because at the end of the day, those are not the type of relationships or friendships that are going to help you. So always remember, if you want to change who you are, it all starts with changing yourself, exactly the way you think, the actions that you take, changing your environment around you, and putting yourself overall in a better position so you can actually succeed in the future. And that's literally all it comes down to. But you have to be willing to understand this, and not only just understand this, but execute it on your fullest extent. But yeah, boys, this is absolutely beautiful. Like I said, all glory goes to God. Without God, I would not be nothing. And I preach every single one of you guys to, you know, get one step closer to God so you guys can have the dream life that you want. Of course, I'm gonna break down a full video for you guys because I know a lot of you guys struggle with that. So like I said, if you guys are not subscribed already, make sure you guys go do that and wait for that video to come out, because it will help you out a ton. But yeah, we're gonna have one of my other boys pull up right now. As you see, all the boys are taking pictures with the cars right now. Probably gonna jump in, get some LARP footage. So yeah, I'm gonna hit you guys with some cinematic footage before we bounce up out of here. So let's get it.
My girl feel mighty. If you go get my pussy away, that mean you don't really love me. And I'm bagging to so many chickens until my nose get running. Aiming straight for the top, I'm so focused, I know them means coming. Girl, where you
My big
going?
body bands. Now this is actually so far though. Look at the interior, boys. I low-key think Benzes are way more tough than M cars. AMG on the way? I don't know, maybe. Woo!
It is,
chilly
bro,
outside.
it's not like this in Orange County, bro.
And we are back home, boys. Like, you can't tell me you wouldn't want to live in a place like this that you not only wake up to, but you go to bed to every single day. I'm not gonna lie, it is very cold up here though. That's the only downside about LA, is that it gets super cold. So I feel like every time that I came here, it's always been freezing. It's never super warm weather. But any daytime, when the sun is beaming on you, perfect weather. It's 1000% beating Florida any day. All right, boys, the night is coming to an end, unfortunately. But boys, you can't tell me this honestly isn't better than the M4, right? You got the ambient lighting. I literally feel like I'm in a spaceship right now. We got the entire moon roof, and I don't think my M4 competition can honestly beat this. So I think I might just have to upgrade to an AMG soon, or at least something in that ballpark. But yeah, boys, I just want to let you guys know, anything that you want to do in this life, it's 1000% possible. It all comes down to you understanding your desires at the end of the day, and then all it takes from there is you just executing. And that's the hardest thing that nobody wants to do. Everybody has this big picture in their mind. They want all these nice things. They want to create the life for themselves, but they simply just have a problem with the execution part. So the easiest thing that I found, for me at least, which might not work for you, but it should work if you have 2 brain cells, is just envision every little thing you want in your life. Envision all of your desires. Envision the person that you exactly want to become, and just literally execute on one single business model. I know a lot of people try to do multiple business models at once. They do one business model for a month or 2 months, maybe even 3 months. They quit, they go on to the next one. When I got into the online business space, I stuck with one thing for at least a year, and I finally saw results with it. And obviously that was dropshipping. So obviously I've done multiple forms of dropshipping. I've done dropshipping with paid ads, organic dropshipping, but clearly the one that I'm sticking to now, which is the one form of dropshipping I highly consider everybody to shoot for, which is organic dropshipping. Profit margins are way higher, and once you understand exactly how to create viral content around certain products, you will literally be a money-making machine. So literally just stick to one business model, learn all the necessary skills inside of it, master those skills, and of course you will get extremely good at it. And it's literally as simple as that. So many people overcomplicate the process that, oh, they think this needs to work right away. If it works right away, it will be working for everybody, right? So obviously that's not going to be the case with you coming into any single business. So you have to be willing to go through all the losses to eventually see the wins. And like I was explaining earlier, the only difference between a winner and a loser is that the winner kept pushing when the loser quit. Because you can't lose if you keep on pushing past those losses. You can only eventually win. And everything in life, it is a numbers game. If you're testing out a bunch of products, you are eventually going to see that one product that makes you a lot of money, the one product that is gonna get you to 4 figures a day, if not 5 figures a month. So just continue testing over and over and over, and I promise you, you will see the brighter side of the picture, and you will see the success that you want to see. But you have to be willing to take your time, learn everything inside of the business, master everything, go through constant amounts of failures, and then you can start winning. You can't just automatically go straight to winning. I know, hard truth, right? But that's just the reality of anything in life. And the same thing goes for the gym. You cannot build muscle if you don't go through the hard times. Obviously, if you want to build muscle, you have to eat more food, and you have to be willing to put the hard amounts of work in inside of the gym. You have to follow a strict diet, you have to follow a strict workout regimen. But of course, if you stay consistent with those things long enough, you will eventually see progress with every little thing that you want to accomplish. Your body will get better, your mind will get sharper, you will look better. And the same exact thing applies to any type of business or any type of financial position that you want to be in that is greater than the position you are in right now. It takes time, it takes consistency, but you have to be the person that is willing to go through all of that to eventually see the benefits out of it. So just always remember that all good things always take time. It's never going to be an easy process, because like I said, if it was easy, then everybody would be making money with the thing that you are trying to do. So just put your head down for half a year, and I promise you, if you continue to push yourself constantly over and over and over every single day without missing a day, you are bound to win. It doesn't matter if you're not seeing results right now, you will eventually get those results that you desire, and you will create the life for yourself that you desire as well. So whenever things are getting hard, just switch back your mind to the place of the desires that you want to have. Envision those desires once again, and it will refuel you to putting back in the hard work, especially when you don't want to, right? Nobody wants to put in hard work when you're not seeing results, but the people that continue to put the hard work in, especially when there are no results for months on months, those are the people that always come outside on the brighter end, and those people win every single time. So just always remember that. Trust the process, stay consistent, understand exactly what you want out of life, and push yourself as hard as possible in whatever business model you are obviously pursuing. I know a lot of you guys watch me on here for the organic dropshipping stuff, but it doesn't matter if you're trading, it doesn't matter if you're doing anything else. All of these same concepts apply, especially if you want to win at the thing that you are doing. And the only way to put yourself in a better position is by putting yourself in a different position than you are currently in, and that revolves around your environment, who you hang around with, your work ethic, and the way that your mind processes things. Because everything at the end of the day, it all falls down to your perception that you have on things, right? Perception, it's just the way that you view things. If you have a positive outlook on each little individual thing that you view, you will have a great life. If you view negative things as something that can be positive, you will have a great life, and you will be much more of the person that is the actual winner. Because I promise you, in every single negative situation there is in your life, I don't care what you say, there is always something positive in it. You just have to be willing to think outside the box, think about what exactly am I benefiting from this negative situation. And not only one, you will have a much positive outlook on life, but two, you will be much more subjective to actually being a winner and actually getting the things that you want. But if you take those negative things and only view them as negative things, you're never gonna continue to push yourself past those negative things. And now let me break that down exactly what I mean, because I know that probably sounded a little confusing. So example for me, right? I went broke at least 6 to 8 times, from having so much money in my bank to having absolutely nothing. But every single time I learned a lesson out of it, and that is what continued to push me to go from not only being broke once, not being broke twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, but it honestly pushed me to wanting more out of life and knowing that I can do these things over and over and over, and I can always put myself back up on my feet at the end of every single day, just because of one, my mind and the way that I view things, and for two, I understand that all of these skills that I'm building, especially inside of organic dropshipping, those skills are permanent. Once you have a skill set and once you master that skill set, you will never go broke, because you can always apply that to the market and you can always make money off of those skills. And obviously everything that you learn inside of organic dropshipping all comes down to content creation, products research. You can apply that to so many different businesses. Therefore, all those skills that I'm mastering, it doesn't have to just be applied for dropshipping, right? They can be applied into so many other different things, especially if I want to build a brand. So these skills will stick with you for the rest of your life. And of course, you always have to continuously advance them, because your skills will weaken up if you do not continuously try to become better at them. Because someone will always be better at you, but the decision that you have to make is that you cannot allow them to be better than you. And I'll take that from a healthy aspect. Don't be egotistical about it. Don't envy other people, because I promise you, soon as you start to envy people, God will humble you like crazy. That's exactly what I did. I was envying everybody else of what they had, and God humbled me. He took every single thing away that I had, and I was forced to be grateful for the position that I was in, even though I wanted to be in a different position. But I promise you, as long as you always show gratitude, don't envy others, but you are instead inspired by others, you will see many more things and many more opportunities come to you, and you will build yourself a way greater life than the life you currently have. But I really hope you guys enjoy this video. This is going to be many of the LA vlogs I'm going to be getting out for you guys. So if you guys are not subscribed already, make sure you guys go do that down below and turn on those post notifications. And if you guys got any suggestions of what I should do out here over in the LA area before I leave, probably within the next week, let me know as well, because I am so unfamiliar with the area, but I'm loving it. And if you guys are interested on exactly what I do for a living, for all the people that are new for me, go down in the description below, and there is a free course I made for every one of you boys, so you guys understand everything about organic dropshipping A through Z, so you guys can of course get started as well. But if you want to take it to the next level and skip that, then there is a link down below to work with me one-on-one, regardless of if you're experienced or you are just now getting started. And of course, if you guys are a good fit to work with me, I'll be getting back to you guys personally. You're not going to be hearing back from anybody else. There's no team. I run everything myself. I think that's how any type of coaching should operate, especially a mentorship, because I know there's a lot of mentorships where there's so many other coaches inside of there. You don't get to talk to everybody, and you're not even talking to the person that you're actually getting the coaching from. But only apply if you are actually serious about taking your journey to the next level, boys, because I can only take you so serious as much as you want to take yourself serious. So make sure you guys fill that application out very carefully. But yeah, boys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, we're gonna be pumping out a lot more videos, especially while I'm here. Can't wait to show you guys. I'm definitely gonna be moving to California soon. I'm gonna try to end my lease in Miami earlier, because I honestly don't feel like Miami is for me anymore. Now, what I do feel like is for me is living in a $1 million house in the hills, because at the end of the day, that's gonna increase my quality of life. I'm gonna be in a better environment, putting myself in a better position to, of course, win and actually able to execute on my goals and everything that I have going for myself, rather than being in a place that is distracting me. So I can't wait to show you guys the entire journey. And if you guys have not followed me on Instagram yet, make sure you guys go do that. Pop it up on the screen right here. Post my daily life, so everything that you guys see me do in this video, you can definitely see way more on there. But yeah, boys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Appreciate everybody for all of the love, and I hope you guys go lock in, click off of YouTube, and get straight to the money, man. God bless, boys.